What's up, guys? How you all doing? Today I'm having a fun chat with one of the recently evicted housemates from the Big Brother Naija House. It's Wathoni, guys.
Yeah, I'm here already.
And damn, girl, you're looking good.
Thank you.
Why didn't you show us this in the house?
Well, I'm showing it now.
You guys don't understand. Like, cameras wasn't doing this girl justice. Like, what? Let's leave that aside. Let's get into this fun chat. How are you doing, Wathoni? How's it been since you got out of the house?
It's been crazy. A lot of bashing. A lot of, why did you go to the house to look for man? And I'm seeing all these things and I'm like, it wasn't like that in the house. So it's been crazy, but I've been unbothered.
Okay, unbothered.
FC, unbothered FC.
Unbothered
Yeah.
FC. Nice one. Now let's talk about why you even decided to audition. I mean, Big Brother Naija is the biggest platform, but then people think that, you know, it's not easy to get into it. So why did you decide to audition this year? What pushed you into auditioning?
For me, it's always been, let the world know this Wathoni that exists.
Okay.
And then use the platform to do big things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think that you did that?
Yeah, at least everybody knows there's a Wathoni that exists. Even if sometimes I was trending for bad reasons per se.
Okay.
But yeah, at least people know that I exist. Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, how would you describe the house? Like, in the house? I feel like because we watch it on TV, we really can't tell what's going on in the house.
Yeah.
So how would you describe, you know, being in the house with 19 other crazy people and different personalities? What was that like for you?
It was really crazy. The first day, I vibed with a couple of people. I vibed with Kidwire, vibed with Trikiti, V. And then I noticed the next day, people started getting booed up.
Okay.
And to be honest, it was all cruise. I'm like, booed up, booed up. I didn't know people were like, she went to look for man. She's all about being booed up and stuff. Everybody was actually getting booed up. And I wasn't the only one saying booed up and stuff.
Okay.
So I realized most people that were booed up, Neo and V, were getting booed up. And then you can't come to their space all the time.
Okay.
Trikiti and I were close. And it was like we had finished talking about everything that we need to talk about. So if we are together, there's nothing to talk about again. I'm just with him and I'm just laughing. So I'm like, okay, let me see who I can get close to, not exactly be booed up with the person, and then at least enjoy my time in the house, because everybody was with somebody. So it got to a point, it was looking as if Prince and Tolani, was looking as if I was trying to shake the tables. Although, yeah, there was a time I'm like, I want to shake tables.
We're going to get into that.
Yeah, so I enjoy my time in the house.
Okay.
Because there are times I was getting laid back, I was getting bored, because I get bored really easily. And I'm like, okay, let me just see who I can get close to and enjoy my time in the house.
Okay.
So even the whole BrightO thing, it wasn't my intention to fall.
Oh.
Because I actually realized that the energy wasn't the same and I honestly didn't care. Okay. I just wanted to have fun in the house.
Okay. Now let's talk about the booed up, you know, narrative. Some people thought that, you know, that was a strategy. I mean, you were involved with quite a lot of, or seemingly involved with quite a lot of guys in the house. We noticed you first with Kidwire, and then you got into that sort of like a clash with Erica, and some people thought, oh, Kidwire is the curse. You did mention Kid's name, and then later on it was kind of Prince, and then Tolani Batch came into the mix, and then we kind of noticed you with Eric too when Dilo left, and I thought you guys were quite cute together. And then finally it landed on BrightO. Do you think that you were intentionally going in for, you know, vacant guys?
Honestly,
or was
no.
it just, you know, you looking out for somebody to be a companion?
It was me just trying to enjoy myself in the house. That's how I saw it, and I'm sure that's how the housemates saw it. So for Kidwire, we vibed from the first day, and we had, like, we just vibed. He would say something.
And I noticed that Kidwire was saying some things to you. You know, he did say certain things to you. He was going to draw you. He said something like along those lines. He was going to have somebody paint you.
He was going to give me a daughter. So many things. He would hug, and he's like, we should just be in this position.
Yes, exactly.
And then I always have answers for him. But for me, it has always been friendship. There's never been feelings or anything. If at all there was going to be feelings, there was going to be Prince.
Okay.
And then with Prince, there's Tolani. There was Nengi, and then there was Tolani Badge. So I had to step back.
Okay.
So that's what it was. It wasn't like Kidwire. And then I think what really cost it is the truth or dare. That I feel they used me for test run. Because after that, the whole truth or dare just scattered. Nobody did anything again. And then with the whole Erica situation, I feel like it was just a misunderstanding.
Okay.
If she knew that I didn't feel anything for him, it would have been really close. Because when I got close to BrightO, at least Erica and I were friends and we're cool, and now we're even in a good place. Because the last thing she told me was, I'm happy we resolved the issue we had. And I'm cool with that.
Oh.
So like the whole Kidwire narrative, I don't know. I don't understand it.
But then let's talk about Prince, because we noticed that you really liked Prince. But then Tolani Batch came into the mix, and I noticed that you withdrew yourself from that situation. Would you have liked to be with Prince? Or was he your kind of man? And do you think that relationship or something that you would have had with Prince put a strain on you and Tolani Batch's relationship?
First of all, for me, with Prince, the first day I saw him and I'm like, I was just teasing him. I'm like, you're my baby, oh. And he was just laughing. He's cute. He's Jack, and I like Jack guys. That was it for me. But when Tolani said she also likes the same guy, because we talked a lot, and she's like, she likes Prince. And I told Prince, apply pressure. This babe needs you to apply pressure. So it was obvious that for me it was all cruise. Maybe there are times the camera didn't show some of the things I said, but if they did, it was obvious that I wasn't all about I must be in a relationship with this person. For me, it was about talking to someone when I'm bored. Because everybody was almost getting booed up, and you can't get into the space of those that are booed up. That was what it was.
That makes sense. Now, BrightO, we were quite shocked by that.
I know.
Because, I was like, BrightO? Okay. Well, you guys were cute together too. But then how did you and BrightO get close? Because we knew that you were not looking his way during the first couple of weeks. But then, before your leave, we noticed that you guys got quite close together. And then there was the tussle between you and Dorothy, which we're going to get to. But let's pick on BrightO. How did you get close to him?
For BrightO,
what attracted you to him?
Yeah, I think I like funny guys too, and he's a funny guy. So he says anything and it's funny to me. So I think I started getting attached unknowingly, and then I was hooked. And I realized that the energy wasn't the same, but it's like, it's either I talk to him or I'm just laid back in the house. And I needed people to see the fun Wathoni. And I was just happy with him, so it just happened.
Oh, great then.
I didn't see it coming though.
Like we all didn't see it coming. Now there was sort of like a tussle between you and Dorothy for BrightO. And I remember there was a conversation that you and Dorothy had, and you guys kind of had like a girl code. But I don't know how that played out. Now, do you want to shed more light on that?
First of all, I keep saying when she leaves the house, I want her to say why I said what I said about being corny. But I just keep saying she played me, and she'll understand why I said she played me.
Oh, really?
I can't say what she did.
Give us a little,
No. I don't want to be bashed around too. But I want her to say it herself. But Dorothy and I are good. I know she'll leave the house and we'll still be good.
All right, great then. Now, where are things with you and BrightO right now?
Well, I don't know. After the house, there's a different kind of energy from him. But I'm still on hibernation mode. I'm still watching, how is this going to go? But he's acting promising. So let me see how it goes.
All right then. We're looking forward to that. Now let's fix relationship general in the house. Which of the relationship do you think is genuine and which do you think is strategic?
Okay, so I'll talk about Neo V, Nengi, Ozo, and
Kidwire,
Erica. Yeah, so Neo and V, I've always said, we all notice V likes Neo. And I keep saying I want to believe Neo feels the same. Because they keep having issues and stuff. So both of them I want to believe they are good. And after the house, I'm not too sure what will happen. Because they keep having issues, So let's see how that one goes. Nengi and Ozo. Nengi likes attention. She likes always be in my space. So I feel like she likes what Ozo is doing. And her wanting attention isn't a bad thing. That's who she is. So I feel like it's kind of promising, the whole Ozo situation, because that's what she likes. So it's a let's see how it goes kind of situation. Maybe feelings will grow from her own end. We don't know. And Kidwire and Erica, I like their relationship because Kidwire is always straightforward about what he feels. He keeps saying in his words, I'm not a selfish guy. I'll tell you how I feel. We are close friends and stuff. So he might also grow feelings, I don't know, but we all know Erica likes Kidwire, so let's see how that one goes too.
So we're leaving all of them on pending right now.
Exactly.
All right, until they get out of the house. All right then. Now speaking of triangles in the house, you were involved with a lot of triangles. Do you think that there's that narrative that people need to be involved in relationships to stay longer in the house?
For this Big Brother,
this season?
That's how it was. If you're not close, that's why in a way, like there's a time I watched Big Brother, I think yesterday, and I saw Trikiti, and it's sometimes like he's left out.
Okay.
Because you hardly, and that was what happened to me. There's hardly someone to talk to. Even Ozo, I was saying it yesterday in an interview, Ozo is always in Nengi's space. If he's not in Nengi's space, he's talking to Neo, and Neo has V. Okay. So some of us were just unfortunate not to, yeah, that's how I like to put it, not to get close to someone and have someone to talk to. If you're not close to someone and have someone to talk to, you're left out. So that's what happened to me. I'm left out and I'm just quiet, nothing to do, nothing to say. Okay. So yeah.
All right, so let's talk the dynamics of the game itself. Who do you think is going to win? Who are you rooting for to win?
I'd like Ozo to win. Lekon. I have like 5 people in mind. Ozo, Lekon, let's see, Erica, Nengi, and Dorothy.
Ooh. All right, so which of the housemates would you rather kill, kiss, or marry?
Kiss Kidwaya again. Marry Prince. Kill BrightO. He knows why.
Ooh. Okay, that's some tea. Okay then. Now moving forward, do you think that it's concrete between you and BrightO moving forward?
As I said, it's looking promising. So let me see how it goes.
Okay, nice one.
Yeah.
Final words for the fans.
To all my Wathonians all over the world, I want to say a huge thank you. Because of you, I've come this far, and I don't take your love for granted. It's been overwhelming. I appreciate all of you that have been in my corner, and I won't disappoint you. We are going to be doing big things in your faces.
Too exclusive TV.